So guys, welcome back. Today we'll be looking to CSS colors. How we can represent different ways can represent colors in CSS. So in CSS, the color can be specified by using a predefined color name such as tomato, orange, slate blue, gray, violet, and light gray. The way whenever I'm calling a color type, I'll try as much as possible to be using them as a practical aspect. So my VS Code here, I think I've modified some little parts here. So I can use it to help us and mix our color. So let me open my live server. Let's see. Okay, good. They said color name guys, like we can delete our normal color as tomato, orange, slate blue. Let's try this. Let's see. Let's see if we have tomato, orange, and blue. That's my CSS here. Okay. So I've modified the header, container, and footer so I can differentiate different each one of them. Let's do background color. Background color of tomato. Then for the container, let's use background color of rice gray. Rice gray. Then the last part says, let's see if I can call this. Okay. The last part says background color of slate blue. I use color of slate blue. So UPG color of slate blue. Control S. So let's check. Look at it now. This is my header. I see this header part. This is tomato. This container part light gray, and this footer part have the slate blue. Okay, so let's continue. Now, I said, let me reduce this. Okay, now they said, or basically in primary color, red, green, blue, and blue. And we also know that colors are formed from one of the mixture of all these primary colors, whereby when you mix red plus green together, you give another color, blue plus green, you give another color, just like that. So it said, okay, now CSS color value. In CSS, colors are also specified using Rgb, X, that is hexadecimal, and HSL, that is whole saturation and lightness. Saturation and lightness. We'll definitely look into all this. And also have RGBA. This A here denotes opacity. And all this will be taking them one by one. Basically, we'll talk about RGBA today. Then next class we'll talk about X, and the next class we'll talk about HSL and HSLA. And the last class on color we'll talk about linear gradient. So let's look at what we have to the RGB and RGBA. So RGB stands for red, green, and blue. Now, RGB value in CSS, a color can be specified as an RGB value using this formula. RGB, then space, then open our brackets, can write red, green, blue. Let's do that now. Let's see. Okay, I'll copy this. Now let's see. Let's see if we do that. So now let's see what happens. Let me sure. Let me just have ordinary red here. Let's see RGB. What's happening? Okay, sorry, we have denoted it by RGB. Sorry, this is just the format. This is just the format here. The first part is known as your red, the second part is known as your green, and the last part is known as your blue. So now each parameter, red, green, blue, defines the intensity of the color between 0 to 255. Let me show you what they mean by this one. Now, if you put 0 here, comma, 0 here, 0, comma, space, 0, comma, space, 0. Now, by default, we are telling that we don't want any red. It should be 0 red, 0 green, 0 blue. Zero red, zero green, zero blue will definitely give us black. Let's see. Why this thing not working? Change background. What's happening to this? Okay, sorry, I'm working with the body. I'm so sorry. Let me copy this file. That is why I should be working with my header. Let me change this back to white. I should be working with this. Sorry. That is why I can't find it. Okay. So by default now, is 0 0 0 denotes there's nothing. That is opacity, like it's completely black. So let me just save. You can see now, this is black. So that means there's no red, there's no blue, there's no green. Okay, what of situation whereby we have the highest red, highest is red. Once you put 255 to give you red. See, we have red. Now let me change this back to 0 and change this back to 255. That's for, you can see, that's for blue. I mean that's for green. Let me change back to 0. Then this last part, I want to denote only green. I want only green, so I have 255. Can you see now? Okay, what of the situation where everything is high? Like we have both red, green, and this thing and blue, the highest order. That will give us, definitely give us white. So 0 we give 0 0 0 we give you black. 255 255 255, the highest order will give you white. So now let's move back. Okay, I said we have done that. For example, now this one will display red, and this one, because with this head, for example now RGB 25500 is displayed as red because red is set to its highest order. So just know this order. The first part is green, the first part is red, second green, and the last part is blue. And others are set to 0. That's why you have only red. If you display black, we set all parameter to 0. While to display white, we set all parameter to 255. Look at the display white now, we set all parameter to 255, just like we have done here. So the shade of grey are often defined using equal value of 3 light. Let's do that. The shade of grey, let's say we have 80 here, and we also have 80 here, and also have this will give us, let's see, it will give us grey. Now you can see we have grey here. That is what this thing is talking about. This particular sentence says the shades of grey are often defined using when everything is the same thing, not in the highest order, not in the lowest order. But once they are the same, it will definitely give us green. The more they increase, the more the grey becomes more obvious. So can you see now? It's already fading back to white. Let's reduce this to let's say 10. It will be a very dark grey because it's reducing back to black. It's very closer to white. Can you see now? This is even definitely black. Let's use 30 30 30. You can see now. Just like you increasing something from black, then it will keep going up. The more the number is increasing, it will be light as long as they are the same thing. It will be getting light till you get to 255, which will be lighter. Once you are coming down from 255, you are going down to 0, you are moving to black. So that is what this is. Okay, so you can just do your color mixture. Let's say we have 255 red plus green, red plus green, blue with little green. Just give us, look at this. Is it not violet or what? I'm not that good in color, so I don't know what color this is. So these are basically how RGB is denoted. So let's do something here. Let's put this part as, let's just use our normal this thing here. RGB RGB. This will give us white. You can write them or you can use the number. Let's just do 255 0 0. This is red. Then this part, let's do RGB, RGB 0 and 255. Okay, and 0. This should give us green. Then this last part, let me just copy this. You'll see this last part should give us our footer should have the last color 0, then 255, 255. So you can definitely define your color when you start with these things. And there's another shortcut. Let's see. Once over here, you can manipulate your colors from here too. It wants to keep changing. See, can you see? Look at this top. The numbers are changing back. Once it keeps changing, the number will be changing back. And see now, this is highest, this is lowest, black, highest, lowest, black. So these are that is RGB for you. That's how it works. Look at this. The numbers define the colors. This is black. You can see 0, red, highest red. That's 255. Once you put it by mixing all the whole colors together, it will give you different. Now that's changed. They're giving you different. Let me change this thing back to red. Okay, so let's look at the last part of this RGB. So we have what we call RGBA. Now, RGBA value. RGBA colors value are extension of RGB value with an alpha channel. This alpha channel specifies the opacity. Like how do you want it to be very bright or just little bright, or don't want it to show at all. So let's add a to our this thing now. Let's add a RGBA. Then we should have the last part. If I should put this at 0, turn to black. I'm sorry, to turn to white. Not to show again. If I should increase this, let's use 1 and see what happens. Sorry. Okay, wait first. Let's check something. Let's check something else first. I said RGBA. An RGBA color is specified with RGBA, red, green, blue, and alpha. So the alpha parameter is the number between 0.0, that is fully transparent, to 1.0, not transparent at all. From 0.0 to fully transparent to 1.0, not transparent at all. Let's experiment this. Sorry, let's experiment this. Okay. When you are using your RGBA, let me change it back. You know this our R, the first number here denotes the red, the second will be the green, the third will be the your blue. So to add our alpha, we do comma, then 0. What does it give us? Total white. Let me increase this to 0.1. You can see it's coming up. 0.2. You see 0.3. You see 0.4, 0.5, 0.6. So that's sorry, yeah, 0.8. The highest is 1, fully transparent. So that is work of RGB. That's the work of A. Is you just like how you want it to be more bright. Let's add it here and change this to 0.5. Just you can see now the intensity of this particular color has reduced. It has reduced by half. So let's do this to nothing. Let's add RGB here and just put it very low intensity, 0.2. Look at what happened to the blue color. You can see now it's almost turning off. This is almost turning off. Let's change to 0.6. And see now it's coming up. So that's different way you can manipulate your colors. So that is that for RGB and RGBA. So thank you very much, guys. I'll make video for in our next class we'll talk about hexadecimal, and the last part will be our HSL and HSLA. Okay. So these are the different ways we can manipulate colors. Instead of you writing just white, just do RGB. RGB, our white will be That now 255, 255, 255 is just white. So look at this. I should comment this out now. I'm confess I'm having my white here. So that's all guys. Thank you very much. Let me save this back. So that's how you can manipulate your colors.